AP, whether it was special teams, defense, Aiden, Jacoby, Brock, 2 weeks in a row, another team win. Would you discuss that aspect of it, please?
Yeah, pure team effort. I thought across the board, did everything that we talked about, controlling line of scrimmage, time of possession, not turning the ball over. The run game, I thought we were very efficient, especially in third down. Had some great opportunities there in the red zone. Defensively with a stop, and then offensively, I think we're 2 for 4 there. But just proud of this team, how resilient they are. Don't blink, they don't flinch. They just go out there and play. They love one another. You can tell, obviously, they like playing the game of football.
Antonio, when you go back to training camp, this is kind of a blueprint for you guys. Get clean play from your quarterback, win the turnover battle, third down offense and defense. I know it's taken a while to kind of get here, but how satisfying is it to win this kind of a game the way you wanted to win it?
Yeah, again, I've been saying it. It's a word that every coach talks about, players, and everybody uses it. And it's cliche, it's a process. And just staying true to it, you know what I mean? And just, these guys really buying in, especially late in the season, the way it's gone. But I really am just proud of these guys, man, because it's not easy being in that situation that we're in. And a lot of guys can go either way, right? They can go the opposite, and they have not. They're kind of stuck to the script, and then obviously these young guys really playing their asses off.
Another game where Aiden made some plays with his feet, with that throw to Trey Tucker, bought a little bit of time. Can you talk about his back?
I thought just overall, man, throughout the game, him just going through his progression, very calm in the pocket, didn't have happy feet. Really credit to the whole line of protection. I believe he only gave up 1 sack, and could have probably got rid of that ball. But for the most part, man, that group overall has really bought in. We talked about continuity amongst the 5. Now, the second week of them guys playing consistent football, both in the passing game, protection, and in the run game.
What have you seen from Abdullah the last few weeks?
Man, found the youth. I call him the ski mask, man. It's kind of amazing that, I think we'll talk about that was his first 100-yard game in his career. And to do that at 30-plus years old and kind of thrown in the fire late in the season, man, really hats off to him. Really resilient player, true pro. He's been that way throughout the time. Obviously, we actually get a special teams player and returner. And then he gets his opportunity to start today, and he made the most out of it. Really some gritty runs on third down, and he's been a big factor in our passing game. And can't speak enough about him. I call him the ski mask man because that's his deal, man. And he's, the team really rallied around players like that. We don't have a lot of veterans, and to see him come out and really get his first 100-yard game and a victory is really good.
So how much enjoyment do you get out of coaching a guy like Brock Bowers having the historic season that he's having? Just not only just seeing him do what he's doing, but just for you as a coach knowing that you kind of been through the process.
Yeah, no, listen, he's like I said from day one, he was special when he walked in the door, he was special again today. Doesn't want no attention, the team trying to grab him at the very end, and he doesn't even want to break down the team in the team huddle, but all he cares about is winning and smiling. I mean, he can break records, but just watch him at the victories. That's the true Brock Bowers, because he's a competitor, he's a true pro, and like I said, it's scary how good this kid's going to be.
You get the sense now that he's enjoying it with the winning and the records that come with it?
Because we're winning.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Everything's more enjoyable when you win.
Antonio, tough travel day for you guys yesterday, but sounds like no excuses or anything like that. Did what you guys had to do.
No, we made it to kickoff. We got here at kickoffs. That's all that matters. I told our guys, just get here to kickoff. It is what it is. We can't control that. Wish we could, but these guys didn't blink, flinch. We got in at 1 o'clock in the morning. Got up this morning and rolled.
AP, with all the injuries and guys out, you have a lot of young players who are really growing. Would you talk about the pride in your staff just for all these young players who are really growing into something?
Yeah, I think even when I was a player, I always, you always look at teams and staffs when they play those younger guys and how that team developed throughout the season. And that's really a testament to our coaches, because it's easy to coach the Max and the Christians of the world and, Jacoby's and all that. But when you got these young guys, say 27 plus on our team in their first and second year, there's a lot more details that goes into it, a lot more patience, and there's going to be mistakes, and it happened today, even in the win.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the credit really, I look at the two groups really that have the most is the D-line, and then you look at the, the tight end room with Luke, our O-line, having, some young guys there. Really just overall, man, the coaches is really not taking the easy route out, not using an excuse, man, I ain't got this veteran, I don't have this all-pro player. Just coaching their asses off and really receptive with the players of just buying in and, again, putting in extra hours and extra times before and after practice.
Antonio, last time I checked, they were 0-9 on third downs. You guys were close to 60% on third downs. Can you just talk about that situational football for you guys out there?
Yeah, again, between red zone, third down, back from OTAs and spring ball, that's all we worked on, and just constantly part of the process we talked about with having a team effort and playing a complete game, and that's just something we work on each and every week. Obviously, every team in the league does, but it's something that we really emphasize because we can keep those drives going. We feel good about it. In the league, the more and more you keep a defense on the field late in the season, you get the points and the scores that we were getting, especially offensively. And I thought defensively did a really good job. First half, a little bit more zone. The second half, we came out and played man and got after the quarterback, and obviously that led to 2 interceptions.
There's been a lot of speculation about your future here. Do you think the players are making a statement about that, or what do you think been the response from the players?
I got a comment on it.
What has Michael Mayer shown you since he came back, and especially as a teammate?
Yeah, Big Mike, I missed him when he was gone. His personality, his energy, him in the run game and the passing game. I thought he had a hell of a job there on the third down, man. Just whenever Big Mike's smiling, talking, all that good stuff is good for our team. I just love the fact that between him and Brock, they're good teammates to one another. That's a difficult, thing that they got going on right there when one guy's having a lot of success and being talked about. And Mike just kind of understanding his role and getting as much as we can feed him the ball, doing that as well.
You guys all set?
Cool. Thank you
Thanks,
guys.
Coach.
Thank you.